Hey Queen City Gaming fans, so welcome back guys. Today we are looking back at the Ogor Mawtribes, specifically the Gutbusters, as seen here. Alright, so the Gutbuster guys are kind of the first half of the book that we've been looking at. We're into the last section for them, so this is their Warscroll cards, and then we're going to kind of go into their different tribes and stuff they can take. But the first Warscroll Battalion is the big one, the War Gullet. Right? It's kind of a combination of one of each of the other ones, so you get one Tyrant Guard, one Gorman Battalion, one Butcher Band Battalion, and one Jug Mob Battalion. My favorite battalion. Okay? I really like the Jug Mob. I just think it's hilarious. Okay? So, they all follow the Maw path. So at the start of the hero phase, right, in the first battle round, each friendly unit from this battalion can make a move of d6, roll separately for each unit. Not bad, but you're only going to take this in huge, huge games, because it's actually a lot of points. Alright, so moving on to these. Okay, so the Tyrant Guard Battalion is your Tyrant. 0 to 2 Iron Blasters. Okay, and then 1 to 3 units of Iron Guts. So remember, your Iron Blasters are the cannons, the Iron Guts are your ogres with the big hitting sticks. Okay, and they have Wall of Fat. So roll a dice each time you will locate a wound or mortal wound to a friendly Tyrant from this battalion while it is within 3 inches of a friendly Iron Guts unit from this battalion. On a 4-up, that wound or mortal wound is negated. The unit of Iron Guts then suffers 1 mortal wound. Not bad. It kind of helps keep your Tyrant alive, which is good, but at the same time, then you're putting wounds on your Iron Guts. So it's kind of a trade-off, and it's a weird battalion you have to pay for, but not a ton of benefit. All right, so the Gore Band, which is 1 Slaughter Master, 1. All right, yeah. So the Slaughter Master is the guy with the pot. Okay, 1 unit of 1 to 3 units of Lead Belchers, so the guys with the cannon. 1 to 3 units of Ogre Gluttons, just your regular ogres, and 1 unit of Iron Guts. All right. They have the Tyrant's Butcher. So the Slaughter Master from this battalion can use its Great Cauldron ability twice in each of your hero phases instead of once. So basically, he refills the pot. Okay, so not bad. All right, Butcher's Band, which is 1 Butcher, 1 to 3 unit of Lead Belcher, 1 to 3 unit of Ogre Gluttons, and 1 unit of Iron Guts. Okay. All right, Well-Fed Warriors. At the start of your hero phase, you can heal 1 wound allocated to each friendly unit from this battalion while it's wholly within 12 inches of the Butcher from this battalion. I do like this, especially if you're going to run 3 units of Gluttons. You put a Butcher up there with them with a little Lead Belcher bodyguard, and it could be really, really deadly, and you could heal stuff, which is actually pretty good. All right, so the Jug Mob. Oh, I love the Jug Mob. All right, so it's 1 to 3 units of Noblars. Really, you're only going to take 1. And 1 to 2 Scrap Launchers. You're going to take 2. All right, don't eat me, boss. Okay. Add 1 to the attack characteristics of piles of old scrap used by Noblar Scratch Launchers from this battalion while they were within 3 inches of any Noblar units within this battalion that have 20 or more models. That's fantastic. You're going to be doing so much damage because you just get 1 20-man unit of Noblars and then do the 2 Scrap Launchers like beside them or behind them, and you're just stacking on the damage. It's fantastic, and it's actually pretty cheap to do. So don't poo-poo this one. Actually, give it a try, guys. It's pretty good. All right, so let's go into now the actual warbands for the Gutbuster, the Mawtribes themselves. Okay, for the Gutbuster groups. So the first one is the Meat Fist. Fist of Meat. Alright, so guys, Fleshy Stampede. You can roll 1 additional dice when a Meat Fist unit uses the Trampling Charge battle trait. Not bad. Alright, the command ability that you must take is the Unstoppable Feast. You can use this command ability at the start of the combat phase. If you do so, pick 1 friendly Meat Fist hero until the end of that phase. Add 1 to the attack characteristics of the Meat Fist Ogre Glutton unit Gulping Bite, whether they're wholly within 18 inches of that hero. You cannot pick the same unit to benefit from this command ability more than once per combat phase. Not too shabby. So the Meat Fist is actually really all about the gluttons. You want to take a lot of gluttons, right? So, food for thought. At the start of your hero phase, if this general is eating, you gain 1 additional command point, which is really good because then it helps you do this. Alright, so actually, it is a pretty fantastic ability because you really do want your general always in combat unless it's a caster. So, super good. Alright, Artifact of Power, the Gut Plate of Gur. You can reroll save rolls of 1 for attacks that target the bearer. Okay, not bad, but still pretty good. Alrighty, the Blood Gullets. Okay, so the Blood Gullet Butchers know 1 extra spell from the lore of Gut Magic. In addition, friendly Blood Gullet Butchers can attempt to cast 1 extra spell in your hero phase. Really, really, really good. You saw this in the battle report with the Ogor Mawtribe, where you combine this with the Maw Pot and some other relics, and it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Super good. Alright, so the command ability is a Bloodbath. You can use this command ability at the start of the combat phase. If you do so, pick 1 friendly Blood Gullet Butcher unit until the end of the hero phase. You can reroll wound rolls for attacks made with the melee weapons by friendly Blood Gullet Ogre Glutton units that are wholly within 12 inches of that Blood Gullet Butcher. So not bad. Yeah, so not bad. Alright, so nice drop of the red stuff. Okay? For those of you who don't, well, we'll talk about this, but the friendly unit that start a pylon move within 12 inches of the general can make an extra 3-inch, can move an extra 3 inches when they pile in, which can be huge to help you get models in combat. So, super, super cool. Alright, the Artifact of Power, which is the Splatter Cleaver. Pick 1 of the bear's melee weapons at the end of the combat phase. If any wounds inflicted by that weapon in that phase were located to an enemy model that's not negated, you can heal D3 wounds located to each friendly Blood Gullet Ogre unit wholly within 12 inches. Okay, that's really, really good, and it's not limited, so you can put that on your Tyrant, and it would work. Super cool. I like it, guys. These guys are actually really, really popular, especially if you like Butchers. These guys really, really like the cape that gives you an additional spell, too. Alright. The Underguts. These are my favorites. Alright. So the Leadbelcher guns used by the Undergut Leadbelcher units have a range characteristics of 18 instead of 12, which is fantastic, guys. Remember, Leadbelchers can be your battle line, too, if you take a unit of 4 instead of 2. So, super, super cool. Alright, command ability. Thunderous Salvo. You can use this command ability at the start of your shooting phase. If you do so, pick 1 friendly Underguts hero. Until the end of that phase, add 1 of the attack characteristics of missile weapons used by friendly Undergut Iron Blasters, or Iron Blaster units, wholly within 12 inches of the Underguts hero. You can only use this command ability once per shooting phase. So, super cool. It helps you kind of buff up the number of attacks you get. So if you stand still, you're going to get D6 plus 1, which is super nice. Alright, or if you're on the move, it'll be D3 plus 1. So, the command trait, Mass of Scars. Okay, so track 1 from wound rolls for attacks made with missile weapons that target the general. Not bad, but you're going to want to get your guy in combat as soon as possible, so meh. Not terrible. Okay, and then the Artifact of Power, Noblar Blast Keg. So once per battle at the start of the shooting phase, you can use a Noblar Blast Keg. If you do so, pick 1 enemy unit within 9 inches of the bear that's invisible to them, and roll 6 dice. Okay? Add 1 to each roll for every 10 models in a target unit. For each 6+, the enemy unit suffers D3 mortal wounds. So if you throw this in a unit of 40, you're getting +4. So basically on a 2+, you do D3 mortal wounds. It's situational, but it's super good, especially if you charge in and you just charge a big unit, or if you get charged by a big unit in combat, it lets you do a ton of wounds. So, super cool. These guys are my favorite, and it's actually what I'm going to be doing my ogres off of, because I love Leadbelchers. Alright, so the Boulder Head Mawtribe. So your abilities add 1 to wound characteristics for friendly Boulder Head sorry guys, that is not for us. We are actually done. The Underguts were the last one. Sorry about that, guys. But that's all of our Underguts, guys. Next, we're moving into the Beastclaw Raider stuff, so like the Thunder Tusks and all that good stuff. So stick around, come back. We'll start on those next week. Thank you so much for dropping by, guys. Queen City Gaming, signing out, folks.